Hello, I'm Kevin Berger. The Ivey Awards are an annual award show celebrating Twin Cities professional theater. 2014 marks the 10th year of the awards, which are non-nomination based and created to recognize outstanding achievements within the Twin Cities theater community. Here to tell us about this year's celebration is Scott Mayer, founder and producer of the Ivey Awards. Welcome to Newsmakers.
Thanks, Kevin.
And I guess we should say that this is the award that we're talking about, a very unique and very striking award. People are very excited to get this.
And a heavy award. It's been, we've used this since day one, and people like to make jokes about it, saying it looks like this or that, but whenever we say we're going to switch, there's a huge protest, and so it's a distinctive trophy, and we love having it.
You know, I think all of us have watched theatrical award shows for performers, and the nominees are and the winner. That is not what the Ivey Awards are. Explain exactly what it is.
Well, the Ivey Awards is really all about just celebrating everything that's great about the Twin Cities professional theater community. And so, more than anything, it's everybody that loves theater or is in theater or may casually go to theater coming together and just having a big celebration. The night is, yes, there are some awards, but the awards in some ways are an excuse to bring people together to see some really great entertainment. And so the night consists of 90 minutes of some really great entertainment that highlights the very best, most diverse and varied entertainment of the previous year in the theater community. So it's just a great time.
And then how are the awardees selected?
Well, kind of in true Minnesota fashion, rather than having nominations or categories, it really is determined by a group of 150 volunteer public evaluators that form the pool that go out and see literally every production in the Twin Cities over the previous year. And so by the time the Ivies roll around this year, they will have seen over 1,000 performances.
Wow.
They submit their evaluations online, a computer program does its work, and what rises to the surface is who receives honors. And so some years there's many actors and no wardrobe people, other years there's many directors and no lighting designers. It's all really reflected about what happened in that previous theater year. We're as non-competitive as possible.
We have, of course, the big, well-known theater houses, and then any number of much smaller companies. It seems like I'll say, oh, I hadn't even heard of that one, and with something it'll get a great review. So are the awards throughout from, you know, the well-known big houses to very small startups?
Very much so. As long as they've been in business for a year, they're eligible and meet a few other requirements. But there's 76 professional theaters that participate in the Ivey Awards. All of them do, and you're correct. They range from the largest, the Guthrie Children's Theater, Ordway, Chanhassen, to the very smallest that maybe even in some cases performing in their garage. We have a theater company that does that. And so what we want to have happen every year is that we want people to leave the State Theater and say, you know what, I got to see more theater. And most people, in fact, do say that, whether they're in the theater community or not.
Now, you mentioned the night of the awards at the State Theater. Everybody in the theater community, I think, wants to be attending that. But how about people who are just audience members? Can anyone come to the event?
That's one of the biggest misconceptions. I get emails every year saying, how come I never get on the invite list? And the reality is we love to have people come, whether or not you're a theater fan. And historically, the audience has always been about 50% people that just like to see a good show and have a good time.
Now, if you are one of those people and you want to see a good show, here is how to find out more. IveyAwards.com. That's how you can find out more about a lot of things going on in the theater community, including this year's award. And that's it for this edition of Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Kevin Berger. Thanks for watching.